Life is a journey, but not all paths are visible. Hidden deep within each of us are challenges that only the brave dare to face. Today, we'll embark on a journey to uncover 7 profound spiritual tests inspired by Buddhist philosophy, tests that will illuminate the path to enlightenment and peace within your soul. Test 1. Facing your ego. The first, and perhaps the hardest challenge, is facing your ego. In Buddhist teachings, the ego is the root of suffering. It keeps us clinging to status, possessions, and the roles society assigns to us. But have you ever wondered, when all these masks fall away, who am I? The ego is not just the self we project. It is also the fears and expectations we impose on ourselves. We often hide insecurities behind success, but do you have the courage to look beyond the facade and see the raw truth of who you are? Take 10 minutes to sit silently in front of a mirror, look deeply into your own eyes and ask, who am I without my titles, my possessions, my relationships? Write down your thoughts and share them to realize you're not alone. Test 2. Embracing silence. In a world filled with noise, silence has become a rare challenge. Yet, in Buddhist philosophy, silence is where true clarity begins. It is in this stillness that you can finally hear the voice of your own soul. Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the quieting of a restless mind. When you stop running from your thoughts, you begin to accept them, and with acceptance comes wisdom. Set aside 15 minutes each day, turn off your phone, sit still, and focus on your breath. At first, you may feel uncomfortable, but be patient. In that silence, you'll discover a peace you didn't know existed. Test 3. Letting go of attachments. We often hold on tightly to things that no longer serve us. Broken relationships, outdated dreams, or even past pain. But as Buddhism teaches, letting go isn't about giving up, it's about freedom. Holding on too tightly creates suffering, it binds you to illusions of control. True freedom comes and you release what weighs you down and open your hands to what life has to offer. Write down 3 things you're holding on to that no longer serve you: a grudge, a failed goal, or a toxic relationship. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I let this go? Start small and take a step toward release. Test 4. The darkness within. This challenge, often called the dark night of the soul in spiritual teachings, is the moment when everything you know feels like it's falling apart. Yet, it's in this darkness that the light within you shines the brightest. Darkness isn't the end. It's a teacher. It forces you to face your fears and insecurities, but it also provides the space for transformation. In the depths of despair, your inner strength is born. Think back to one of the hardest moments in your life. What did you learn from it? Reflect on how it shaped you. Share your story. It might inspire others walking through their own darkness. Test 5. Faith in adversity. Faith is not about blind optimism. It's about trusting the journey, even when you can't see the path. In Buddhist teachings, faith isn't in something external. It's in yourself and the unseen flow of life. Faith doesn't mean ignoring the darkness, it means knowing the darkness isn't the whole story. It's the quiet confidence that every step forward has meaning, even if you can't see it yet. Every day, write down one thing you're grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude nurtures faith. It reminds you that even in the darkest times, light exists. Test 6. Surrender to life's flow. We are taught to control every aspect of our lives, yet, as Buddhism reminds us, true strength comes not from fighting life's currents but from aligning with them. Surrender isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's letting go of the illusion that you can control everything and embracing the flow of life as it unfolds. Only then can you find true peace. The next time you face a challenge, pause and ask, what is this moment trying to teach me? Instead of resisting, try flowing with it and see where it takes you. Test 7. Awakening to your true self. Awakening is not the end of the journey, it's the beginning of a new way of seeing. In Buddhist teachings, enlightenment is realizing that you are not separate from life, you are life itself. Awakening isn't about finding meaning outside yourself, it's about realizing that you are the meaning. When this truth dawns, fear and doubt dissolve, replaced by clarity and joy. Call to action. Spend a few minutes each day in meditation, reminding yourself, I am not just living life, I am life itself. This simple affirmation can transform the way you experience the world. These 7 spiritual tests are not just obstacles, they are doorways to freedom and inner peace. Ask yourself, are you ready to face them and become the best version of yourself? If this journey resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments and spread this message to inspire others. Remember, you are not just living life, you are life itself.